Could you briefly introduce your personal background?
Oh, yeah, I can. Thank you for asking me. Well, I was born on the Timken Ranch in Holtville, California. My mother and father were immigrants from Mexico, and they were farmhands on this ranch. And that ranch was borders Mexico. And then we moved to San Diego, California, which also borders Mexico. So I've spent my life being an immigrant, being around immigrants, and I guess it's part of my nature now to have an affinity for immigrants. I got into some troubles and left high school as a junior when I was 17. I spent 20 years in the Air Force, and my last assignment in the Air Force was in the Pentagon. I was on the air staff, and I was the first action officer, Hispanic action officer for the Department of the Air Force. I was proud of my efforts. I was stationed around the world. When I retired from the Air Force, I became a political appointee. My first appointment was under Ronald Reagan. I was posted in the Pentagon. I was posted in the Department of Energy, and finally in the Department of Justice. When Ronald Reagan left office, I worked for George Bush, Papa Bush, and I was the Deputy Commissioner of the Immigration and Naturalization Service. I've always thought that I had a special relationship with immigration and immigrants. And so in that capacity, I was always trying to help to make things better. I know from experience, from my whole life seeing immigrants, it's not easy. People who decide to immigrate really are the cream of the crop. It takes a lot of heart, it takes a lot of desire, it takes a lot of hard work to be an immigrant. And I'm proud of my efforts in that regard.